Because I already know it's not a DS game. We're going back to PS2 stuff now, so I have to change the way this looks. Make it the normal one, I guess. And there we go. That'll do, I guess. And just the image with the logo, yes, okay. Gonna have to find the correct one for this game before I can continue. It's not that one. I think it's this one. Here we go. Oh, it's a little too big. Let me change that. There we go. Sure, it can be read beautifully against the thing. Maybe I shouldn't have put it right there. Maybe I should put like I don't know. Like a black rectangle that's partially transparent behind it, but I don't know. Well, let me see if I can get the thing to be visible first. Resume. Game capture. There it goes. At least that's there. Alright, I guess I'm starting this now too. This should have background input. Let me see if it's configured right. Yes, it must be, because it's moving and it's not doing anything weird. Controller config. I'm just gonna go ahead and default is fine, yeah. Stereo, mono, or Pro Logic 2. I can actually hear the difference between stereo and mono for once, so we'll do Pro Logic 2. Clearly, that's the best one. Oh, you can set Japanese voices. I didn't know that. I show vibration works. Normal, inverse. Oh yeah, I think this one needs like a special camera control binding because how the camera is set, but okay, you can put in 12 characters, it looks like. Oh, I hit back too many times and it happened. Alright, I'll just go with the classic one for this, because why not? That's 8, I think, so I can fit 4 more characters in there. I'm sure nobody will ever... There we go. Let's create a new save data to this new memory card that we need to format to actually be able to do that in. Hey, well, what else? Number 1. Why would I need an alternative save?
1476.
Alright, here we go.
A great war raged between Dracula and humanity. Just when it seemed that there was no hope for mankind to prevail, out of the darkness and despair, a champion arose. A true-blooded vampire hunter named Trevor Belmont. Belmont and his comrades triumphantly slew Lord Dracula. A truly glorious victory for all.
And his comrades.
However, the evil one did not pass from this world in silence. With his final words, Lord Dracula left a demonic curse that enshrouded all of Europe in misery and torment. Ravaged by hideous plague and dire famine, the people's hearts turned black and murderous. The weak were slain without pity, while the land was pillaged and scourged without remorse. 3 years have passed since the death of Lord Dracula, and the invocation of Dracula's curse.
Dracula's Curse, get it, because it's Castlevania 3 when Trevor does the thing. And that subtitle for that was Dracula's Curse, so it's like, hey, do you see the continuity here? So yeah, like 10 years after one of the NES games came out, we have the direct sequel to it, in which you play as a different guy.
Show yourself, Isaac! I know you're here!
Hector! Is that you?
I finally tracked you down.
And so yeah, the cutscenes render kind of wonky.
Down. I was the one who lured you here. Hector, the fool who betrayed our Lord Dracula.
That matters not. I've come to exact my revenge upon you. For the death of Rosalie!
Oh, and how will you have this revenge? When you are utterly at my mercy, you relinquished your powers. You couldn't even protect your own woman. And now you think to defeat me? Lord Dracula is gone, but his powers are still here in Valacia. Even you must realize.
Devil forging.
Indeed, with this the most forbidden of arts. A wisp of conjured matter can be transformed into a hellish devil. There are but two humans who possess this magnificent power. You and I.
As I'm sure you're aware, but I'm still gonna explain it to you.
But I shed that evil power. Never again will I use it.
But you will, Hector, and soon you have no choice. Without it, I could crush you in an instant. But that wouldn't be very satisfying, now would it? You deserve a most gruesome fate for the humiliation you brought upon me 3 years ago. Bereft of the power of devil forging, you cannot hope to pursue me. That is why you will reclaim your powers, and thence follow where I lead you. But in the end, the glorious vengeance you seek will not be yours. It will be mine.
Wait! Isaac!
It's hilarious, right?
Damn him. So be it. I must descend into darkness and reclaim that accursed power once more. Heed my words. I will hunt you down like the beast you are! I will have my revenge.
I'm sure you can hear me at this point. Well, that didn't take long. So yeah, we are oh boy, yeah, I'm gonna have to reconfigure these controls, I'm telling you, because the camera's exactly the opposite of how I would, well, I don't know. Like, I think the problem is you can also set camera control to invert, but it only sets it for up and down, which is the opposite of what I want. I would like to invert them for left and right. So let me do that with the actual button configuration I have, so please bear with me for a moment. I don't have like a binding saved for that, do I? I guess not. I guess I'm just gonna do it right now, hang on. Okay. Controller. Yes, that's what I need. X-axis. R-stick right, R-stick left here. Remove this. I thought, but then... Do I have to do it like this? Yeah, there we go. So for R-stick right, I need that. And for left, I need that. And let's see if it works. Alright. I guess it's okay. So well, that's quite a bit louder than the cutscene before it, but I trust it's alright. Let me just save that real quick as, I don't know. Specifically for this game, there we go. But yes, we are... So anyway, back to the all-important story here. We are ex-servant of Dracula, I guess. We made it to the abandoned castle. Only armed with... Well, here's a difference between, you know, the other PS2 game, Lament of Innocence, and this one. We can actually equip a variety of weapons, and, you know, not just a whip, and not only that, but we can also make more weapons as we go along, as well as find them, and kind of because I think there are shops for that too, or a shop at least. I don't remember exactly how that works, but okay, select just open the map. That's how that works. Okay, let me turn on the inverse, I guess. I think that's better. There we go. So we have two choices for where to go, pretty much. We can go down or we can go up. I think we're supposed to go up first, or down, no. Whichever way we just went. Sure, we have to go. So I'm probably gonna go see what's in the other direction first, but right now... Gotta concern myself with this guy who, okay. Gotta remember the controls for these are, because... It's kind of funny, because I'm pretty sure I would say this is probably my favorite 3D Castlevania out of all of them. And yet, I haven't played it in a while. I pretty much, well, say that even though I wasn't able to... I pretty much didn't play any of the 3D Castlevanias consistently until, like, or at all, until pretty recently, so... I'm not as used to the controls in them as I am with some of the other ones. But you use R2 to focus on an enemy. That's what I was trying to remember. Oh boy, hang on. Okay, I'm sensing a problem that I sometimes have with this. Some of the sensitivity for the... Oh boy. Some of the sensitivity for some of the directions on the left stick is not ideal. See if I can fix that real quick. You know, this is a professional stream, as you can see on the top right there. That's why I gotta do this. Gotta do this live. Alright, so where's the stuff? I'll stick down, I'll stick right. Let me try that. Set it to 1.6 or 1.7. Let me set that to all the directions, actually. Up. Same, and... down and left. Where's left? On the left stick, there it is. And up, down, right. Okay, down to. Sure hope this works. I'm going to assume that did work. Also, check it out, these conspicuous blue doors are the ones that lead to the save room, which looks almost exactly the same as the one from Lament of Innocence, I think, but in this one, instead of using the weird thing where you stand in front of it and you use the reflective bubble, that's actually just a static image. You actually sit on the chair. That was not in the other version of the save room, but it is in this one. Oh yeah, chairs. Speaking of chairs, you remember the presence of chairs in Dawn of Sorrow, where I don't think I ever showed it off, but if you get one of the souls, I think it's for the poltergeist or Ouija table or whatever you want to call it. you can actually get a power where if you sit down at one of those chairs, you start healing pretty quickly, from what I remember. I remember, but I don't really remember it that quickly. I think it's certainly faster than the other healing spells you get in the game, though. So what happens if you try to go this way? You know, the door's open. Oh, you do go that way then. Alright, there's the castle that we were just at, I guess, but I don't know if we can actually... The game's actually gonna let me go much further in this direction, because I'm pretty sure this isn't where I'm supposed to go. But, hey, better go check it out. If we destroy these torches, we do get stuff, yes, we get money. I'll tell you, this looks, I don't know. Oh, there's something all the way over there. I get the feeling I'm not gonna be able to, like, find another exit from this place, though. I think it's a potion. Yeah, this is the far end of the map, I guess, where it's the clearing with the potion in the middle. And then there's nothing else beyond this point. Except torches that drop meat, alright. I don't remember you could get meat from torches. Oh yeah, this has been the abandoned castle. It's very lively scenery for a PS2 game. Well, you know, speaking of PS2 games, I guess it's as good a time as any to talk about that. Or talk about this, I suppose. Since I've been playing the Resident Evil games in the past, over the past month or so, I apparently heard that there were like 3 or 4 different versions of Resident Evil 4 that were made that were pretty much scrapped in favor of the one that ended up being made. But the versions that got scrapped got turned into different games, like Resident Evil Dead Aim, which, you know, does feel like it has kind of the same combat style, even though that's one of the games that ends up being forgotten, and for, well, I don't know, it feels pretty weird, even in comparison to the rest of the series, but apparently one of the other ones was what ended up becoming Devil May Cry, the first one, and yet another one was what ended up becoming, I think, Onimusha is what it's called. And apparently Haunting Ground, which was like a successor to the Clock Tower games, was also somehow involved in that. And I say that because for some reason I was reminded of that Haunting Ground while I was going through that outside part of the castle, I guess. But now that we're inside the castle, let's see what we will find in these very, very lively corridors. Oh man. Well, at least in this one, you know, you actually get to control the cameras, you might have divined, as opposed to the camera in Lament of Innocence, which it is dynamic, but it's pretty much entirely controlled by where you are in the room rather than you actually being able to control it completely. Oh, and we get a skill. Yard button plus left analog stick plus jump button. So it's pretty much the same as a quick step. I think it's the same as the dodging move from Lament of Innocence too. I forget if that was also called quick step. I want to say yes, but could not say for sure off the top of my head. So let's speed up the skeleton level 1s. And notice that, well, I don't remember how much health I had in Lament of Innocence at the beginning, but I do remember that pretty much the only way to raise your health in that game, since you did not get levels, which you do get here, Pretty much the only way to raise health in that was with the health max up things, but here you do get levels, so you know your stats also increase with that. Okay, so the this is the way to the next floor, but again, before we do that, or before we go there, I guess. Is what I meant to say before I kept mixing up my words. Let's see what happens if we go to the other end of this hallway. Also, probably should have lowered the volume that's on my end, because I had the feeling that's a bit closer to what's actually audible on the stream right now. Have to presume. I forget if triangle does anything when you're just out in the field. Since you use it too. Oh boy, Merman level 4, this guy's clearly outmatched us. No match for him, as you see. What was I saying? Well, you use triangle to do the... to pretty much back out of stuff in the menus, but... oh yeah, no, I think it does have a function in the field. I just forgot what it was, because I don't think it's come up yet, no. It's a very, very special mechanic that in this game, and I'm pretty sure in this game only, as far as how much it is developed. And that's what we're going to be using triangle for, but I'm not going to get ahead of myself, because it's actually one of the more unique aspects about this game. The reason you will have to use the triangle button. So I'm going to go ahead and let the game introduce that on its own. Also, is this door locked? Because I see there's a thing on it. Something fits into this door. Well, not presently, obviously. There's nothing fits into the door right now, or else it would open. Alright, we've discovered what was over here, and we got a couple of extra healing items for our trouble, so... let's go back over there and see what the deal is. Also, let me check real quick. Let me tell you, I sure do love having the ability to keep controlling the game with my controller, even when the window's unfocused. That means I can click on things and nobody knows what I'm clicking on. But you might hear me clicking. And right now I'm clicking on the tabs to see if the... there it goes, to see if the title of the stream changed, and I guess it did. Also, it looks... pretty sure the, the stream picture looks a lot bigger than it looks in my actual OBS preview, so I think you can read the logo a lot better than I thought you could. So I guess I shouldn't worry too much about that. I still want to prepare like I don't know, a semi-transparent black square or something. And that goes behind where the logo goes to make it easier to read. That's probably a good idea. This doesn't look too photogenic right now. Thank goodness I keep a backup of all the Photoshop files that I used to make my overlay thing. Of course, I don't know if I'm gonna have to reinstall the shitty free version that I had. Now that I don't know if I've used that since I switched to the new drive that I'm using. Also, let's meet up the doggos. Drop. You might notice that they drop weird stuff like bronze. I think the skeletons drop that, and then these things drop wild memory. And yeah, there we go, bronze. Might be wondering what the deal is with that. Well, you will see very soon, because I mentioned it earlier. I don't know if you remember. But there's a very special and specific use that we're gonna be giving these things. These raw materials, if you will. So I don't remember if it like the maps in Lament of Innocence tell you percentage of completion that you have on them at a given time, but all the ones the 2D Metroidvanias that you get on the DS certainly do, so that's probably where they got it from. Because I don't know. Well, here's the thing about this game. You know, unlike pretty much every other 3D Castlevania in existence, this one is pretty much made to be like a 3D version of a Symphony of the Night style Metroidvania, more so than any other one. So that's probably why I'm pretty partial towards it, I think. And the way it tries to accomplish that is by implementing a lot of, let's just say, interesting stuff for now. Hey, the spooky skeleton spawned while my camera was turned away. Well, for one thing, you got the leveling system, which is something that I don't think any other 3D Castlevania has. Because in Lament of Innocence you could kind of level up with, I get a map, lacking in finer details. But you didn't actually get levels like that increase every stat, like, you know, which is what leveling up usually does in RPGs, but instead you just kept getting on new moves that you can do with your whips, because your whip's the only weapon you get in that game. But here you get a bunch of different weapons, and you're able to level up in a way that, you know, improves the stats that you have. I'm pretty sure you could also get like, you got a bestiary in Lament of Innocence, where you could fill it out with the drops from every enemy and such. And here of course you get that too, but, well, from what I recall, the one in, you know, the items that you get in Lament of Innocence are pretty rudimentary as far as the RPG stuff. I think pretty much the only place where you can count on to get useful stuff is the shop. I.e. not the enemy drops, because there's like only 2 enemies that drops useful stuff like relics in the entire game, and the rest drop like healing items. And I don't know, I feel like at least a couple of them might have dropped accessories too, stuff you can use to improve your stats if you equip them, but I honestly don't remember. And I don't think I could quote it like just off the top of my head, even if I wanted to. Anyway, let's focus on this guy now, the level 8 Cyclops. We're very outmatched here, as you can see. He does not get staggered with our every attack. That clearly means that he's impossible to beat, except we just beat him. Alright, we're almost done with the 2F, I guess. I don't remember. Oh, hello. It's a chest. Sealed by an unknown power, and Hector cannot open it by strength alone. It's a very special chest, you see. I was gonna say I don't remember what the first boss of the game is, but I feel that maybe I'm about to find out.
Earthly power.
Oh no, here we go.
Is it coming from that tombstone?
And for another pretty major mechanic from this, that's...
How conscientious of him. He carved the instructions into stone, along with the most difficult visualization. So, that's how badly he wants me to regain my powers.
Yes, this makes sense to me.
Very well. Heed my words, O great powers of darkness. Released of the tortured souls, let me infuse him with my life force and awaken him to the world of the living. Immaculate being, appear before me now!
Immaculate being. Super scary monster.
Well, well, devil forging, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Before, quite impressive. It's enough to make your blood run cold.
Who are you?
Oh, my apologies, my lord. I should have offered an introduction. I go by Zed. I'm here for one purpose only. To purify this land of the pestilent curse which infects it.
I see.
You, on the other hand, are pursuing the other Devil Forge Master, are you not? The one you seek fled toward the chapel on the other side of the mountain. He made his escape through the back of the castle.
What concern is this to you?
He is the one protecting the curse. Ergo, he is an impediment to me, and to all those who abide in this land.
I see. Very well. I, Hector, thank you for your help. Now, if you'll forgive me, I must be on my way.
Alrighty then. I guess that guy is completely trustworthy, and we got Innocent Devil, Infant Fairy. Fee is the default name for that, but I guess we're gonna change that. I'm pretty sure that the default name that you get is randomized. Like, I think one other person that I saw that was playing this game got Ron as the default name, but... let's see, it's a fairy, and it's a humanoid fairy that we can actually see. So I don't know, how about... Perfect. Innocent Devils ID, which, you know, when someone asks you to see some ID, that's clearly what they mean. Are the mystical, untainted familiars created by Devil Forge Masters. They may grant status enhancements to Hector. They use hearts as their energy. Whenever they take damage or use a special ability, their heart energy decreases. If they lose all their hearts, they will revert to soul form. If you can gather enough hearts, then they can be restored to material form. They cannot die permanently. They level up with experience by defeating enemies. And they only get it if they're summoned at the time. You can change the AI setting. Auto to act on its own. Command to directly control the actions. Apparently there are 2 modes. I think there was a 3rd mode at least, but here we go. Fairies tend to float around the player and they can open up treasure chests. And they're basically the healer type. So yeah, you get a familiar Tamagotchi type of thing. A monster to help you out. And you get a bunch of different types of these. So this is actually kind of neat. Alright, so... has level 1 heal right now, and... oh. Takes them 10 heart points to heal 20 HP. Oh, what about this thing? You can command it to open up the chest, which has a dragon crest inside. Should be placed into something somewhere, so now we should be able to find hearts inside the, what do you call it, torches, I guess. Yes, or they can also drop from enemies, I forgot about that. Makes sense though. So I'll use the heart power to completely heal myself. And apparently it's not going to be a problem keeping up with only 50 hearts right now. So now that we've gotten this, let's go all the way back to where the crest door was. While killing more shit in the way, which will help us get more experience for ourselves and this fairy guy. And there's actually a way to determine, like... hang on a minute. Okay, that's not supposed to know about that yet, never mind, but... basically there's a few things you need to know about each one of these familiar type dudes, but I guess the only thing the game wants us to know right now is that they can help you out and they level up with you. But no, there's more to it than that, let's just put it that way. Just wait until the game wants me to know, I guess. Not much of a point in trying to mull over the thing I had in mind right now anyway, because, well, you'll see. Nope, let's just go all the way back through the ramparts here. think that's what these things are called. There's the... well, we've done so much, clearly need to save. We are level 3 right now. Don't think we're gonna level up quite as quickly as we did in the 2D games, but... still pretty sure it's not gonna be a problem. Well, I say that, but there are some parts of this game that are pretty difficult. I'm kind of dreading. Because, oh boy, as with pretty much every other game that has RPG stuff in it in this series, there's certain things that are actually gonna be easy to miss if you're not going for them. Well, sometimes miss and sometimes just not get because you don't know what to do to get it. But now there's a couple of very special things that I want. There's something you can do, I'm pretty sure, with the enemies. Which I don't think the game has told me about yet, but you can do it with... oh, there you go. The Innocent Devil leveled up. Is he level 2 now? Yep, level 2. You can do something very special with the enemies if you lock onto them and you wait for them to do something specific, but... I don't know if it's actually possible for me to do that yet, because the game has not told me about it. Guess I'm gonna try it with these guys. Okay, no. Alright, hey, guy, I'm over here. Please try to hit me. Where are you going? No, it's not trying. Okay, there it goes. Okay, yeah, nothing I do is changing the thing. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that because I haven't, like, hit the tutorial for it yet, I'm not going to be able to do it. There's so much shit you can do in this game, is basically what I'm trying to allude to right now. Certainly a lot more so than any other 3D Castlevania scene for this point. And I'm actually pretty glad that I'm getting all this bronze. How much bronze do I have anyway? Pretty sure it's gonna be rare items, so okay. Oh, material, here we go. I'm pretty sure the limit for that is like 99 or something, which is good, because you're pretty much gonna need that many of any given material for a certain task. But first, let's see. Are we level 4 yet? Nope, we're just level 3. We're no match for the evil level 4 mermen that are down here. But oh well. You know, you would think that locking onto an enemy would let you, like, track them with the camera automatically, but apparently not. You still, even when you're locked on, you're still expected to do your own camera work. But a different way to do it, I guess. But here we go, let's insert the Dragon Crest and meet another challenger. It's another one of these big dudes. Execution, oh, he's only level 2 though, clearly he's... oh god, what? Right, my controller is stuck rumbling right now because... oh, never mind, it stopped. Because this thing popped up as soon as the guy slammed his fist on the ground, but... could be the bestiary, I guess. I think it's pretty self-explanatory if you know anything about bestiaries in, you know, RPG games. So let's beat up the big old gladiator. I don't know why I'm calling him that, but let's just say there's a reason. This guy's just called an executioner right now, though. I want you to keep in mind how these types of enemies look, and just kind of keep in mind how most of the enemies in this game look, because just say there's gonna be a little bit of continuity with something else that'll come later, but I think it'll come much later actually at the rate that I'm gonna be able to get through these games, but still. Still, it's a good thing to be aware of for when it eventually comes up. What percentage of completion do I have for this map? 31%. I think there's like some secret places you can find in each map. But, you know, unlike the 2D games where you can just like break open the walls by attacking them, I think you can see why that wouldn't quite work with these 3D environments, but I'm sure you can do other stuff like find secret ways to unlock certain, I don't know, paths by using special mandated abilities from your friends, like that guy. Should probably be using him more, since it's so easy to get hearts from these dudes. I'll use him again. I don't know if it's he or she, or if like the you know, helper familiar guys even have genders, but I guess I'll call the fairy, I don't know. What would Tumblr have me prefer to a fairy as? Please don't answer that. Still find it kind of weird though that you pretty much have to get hearts from the enemies and not the torches, cause, well, from what I recall, in Lament of Innocence you did have to do it from the torches. Oh god. Well, here's the wolf doggo. Bunch of wolf doggos. There's this guy who apparently are very, very reacious to actually attacking. They're just kind of a... Hello. Apparently we're running into a secret passageway that we can only uncover by actually exploring it. It's not marked on the map. Let's go off the beaten path. Clearly this is the way to go. We'll find a great treasure and adventure waiting for us this way. That's what secret unexplored stuff always implicates. It's totally not just gonna make me go through the same area twice, because, you know, even if we already know what it looks like, because we have a map, if it's grayed out, that's unacceptable. We need to actually explore every inch of land here. Okay, here we go, ghosts. Ghosts which, instead of, you know, following the normal trend in the 2D games of looking like, I don't know, flaming, floating skulls, they look like dudes in robes. So clearly this is a continuity with Magicka, which has somehow crept into this other part of the stream that's technically unrelated. Oh boy. So I feel like the camera's sometimes getting stuck, like I keep holding it in a direction and it just doesn't react as fast as I feel it should, or at all, until I like force it again. I don't know if that means I should also like, because right here. Should also increase the sensitivity of the input for the right stick or not. I probably should, based on what I was seeing there. I think there's no, like a button. Yeah, there we go. If you press L1, you can quickly focus the camera behind you. So I can make use of that too, I guess. If I am so inclined. Let's see. We got a room that you can go into on the side here. That I would have completely missed if I had not, you know, come back to traverse this route in addition to the other one. Where's this go? Looks like a dead end there indeed. There's a bunch of barrels here that we can get trapped between if we destroy them like so, but break all of them, we can find this stuff behind them. Hey, fairy guy, come. Found aluminium. I know it says aluminum, but I'm gonna call it aluminium. Because that's how it should be spelled. Okay. Well, time to break the rest of the wine barrels, I guess, so we can get through. The wine barrels that contain wine so bright that it looks like the blood from Danganronpa. Alright, now we go back to where we were before. See, I could possibly have missed that one piece of aluminium that I got from that chest. Or the potion that I think was also back there. Even though that was only like literally 1 minute ago, I've already forgotten because my memory is that terrible. Hey, heal me. Go, as the beautiful in-game voice clip says. I guess I could let this guy do like auto thing for now. But there wouldn't be much of a point since all he can do, like his only special command or pretty much the only thing he can do other than open chests is heal me very slightly, and I don't know like how readily he would do that if he would wait until I was in actual danger, or if he would do it as soon as my health bar would be filled up to perfection by one cast of the healing thing. Let's see if we can survive this ambush with the doggos and the ghosts. There's a lot more of the doggos than I thought there would be, to be frank. Oh, I got hit once by the ghost. Clearly means that this is the end of me. I get hit twice. Also, I pressed R1, even though that's a button for blocking, because I thought this was gonna be like, you know, like Dark Souls for some reason. Well, I mean, the controls are pretty similar, and though you can block, but you don't use a shield. Apparently, your hands are made of steel. So what was the point for this room, I guess? Getting the thing in the middle. But otherwise, there's pretty much nothing else in here. Except all the stuff I killed. Doesn't seem like a very sensible thing to pursue. Okay, now what is the map percentage? It is 51%. 0.37. But guys, looking at this weapon combine. Oh, weapon combine. Here we go, we can create new weapons and armor by combining various materials together. We can, you know, it's like we get the items and then we craft them. We mine them from the enemies and then we craft them, alright. Combining can be performed at any time. As weapons and armor increase, more combinations will be possible as you get more materials. So yes, also there's something funny going on with this column, so we can try and bring it down, and so we do. I guess we have to proceed. Okay, so there is breakable stuff in this game. I forgot about that. But hey, guess what? There's, we just learned about combining, so let's see what we can do. We got an axe. We can make a short sword by turning 2 bronze into a short sword, and I guess we will, because I've combined that with aluminium, which we got. I don't know if we should do that. I'm guessing yes. Let's combine it with a wild memory, because, you know, to make our first axe, the Gano. Make another one. These short swords, which is, as you might have guessed, the most basic of weapons you can get in this. You can also combine aluminium and bronze. Or bronze with wild memory to make a leather helmet. You can also combine that with aluminium to make something else. You can use one wild memory to make soft leather armor, and apparently that's it. Okay. So I'm pretty sure aluminium isn't one of them, but some of the materials are like one of a kind. I think the only I think the only materials that are one of a kind are like the ones that you get by, well, I'll just say you get from the bosses. I'll put it that way for now. Oh boy. Well, I should probably look that up. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm committed to using up the aluminium that I have right now, so you get it to drop from certain enemies. A common drop at that. That's not gonna be a big deal, but what about, let me see, matters. Find steel, find steel. Oh my, did I just say that out loud? I can't believe that, alright. Well, I hope I learned how to do that thing that I just mentioned before the first boss, because I hope I do it before the final boss too, but let's make a new sword, I guess. Aluminium. Actually, no, let's not. Let's make a new helmet. I think that would be a better investment at this point. Corinthian helmet. And, let's check our equipment. You can use the Gano, which is stronger than the normal short sword, of course, but let's see. Stronger or wider arcs to swing it in, but I think it's a little bit slower than the sword. I think it leaves a little bit more open when you are done with... Oh, here we go. But swinging it between then and when you can actually move again. But here we go, so you can actually evolve your familiar devils, and the way you do that is determined by the weapon type that you use to kill the enemies. You get evolution crystals that change depending on the weapon type, and that determines the evolution. And I think you can actually, you can turn that off if you are using a weapon that's inconvenient for you. I'm pretty sure you can, I don't know. No, we can't check that. We can't check the development line yet. Just gonna use the axe, I guess, for now. Let's see which path that leads us down. Because if you use an axe, you get blue crystals when you kill things like these level 5 zombies, which for some reason I expect them to be like... I don't know. Apparently more challenging than the skeletons, based on the order we encounter them in. And apparently too, the crystals don't show up every time. That's weird. I thought they were supposed to show up every time, you know, after we get a little tooltip. I guess that's what triggers it. The crystals being able to spawn in. They should show up every time we kill an enemy, but I guess not. It's only partially successful. Okay, here are some enemies. Skeleton. Anything else going to spawn in this room? I guess not. Alright. What about this hallway here? There's a lot of lonely hallways, as you might have noticed. I did not remember there being this many of them. But then again, you know, those were a thing in Lament of Innocence, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know, I feel like they were less noticeable there. Well, these guys are called wizards, even though they're just ghosts with sticks. That's what those things are called, right? Sticks. It's fair to call them that. Well, that was a challenge. Alright, let's go. Let's go through this very twisty series of paths until we get to the center of the map, I guess. I think it's gonna take us to the way out of here. Oh, these are zombies. I thought they were all skeleton. You know, it's just now noticed how the flesh for the zombies has like the same color hue as the bones on the skeletons. I wonder what that says about them. Why should we do like getting item drops? a lot better than not getting item drops. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to understand where I come from that, right? If the guy runs away, I'm pretty sure that's bad news, if we let him run away. I'm kind of wondering how many of the evolution crystals it'll take for the fairy dude to evolve into the next form. Because, you know, it will happen eventually. It's pretty much, in case it wasn't made clear from the... There's only got 8 right now. Wasn't made clear from the tutorial back there. You need to hit a certain number of evolution crystals to trigger the evolution into the next form. And you can get a bunch of different familiar types this way. And, you know, catching them all is kind of part of the motivation. We're doing whatever it is we're doing. Oh god, what? Oh god, these things. Skeleton Blaze. Actually, no, never mind. I thought the Skeleton Blaze are gonna be different enemy type from what they actually are. I mean, they're named after one of my most hated enemies from the 2D games, but they don't really behave like that at all. Certainly not to the same degree of being annoying. It's actually pretty easy. Which makes sense since, you know, you're made to fight them before the first boss and all that. I kinda wish I could remember who the first boss was, because I don't remember. But I guess I will learn very soon. That'll actually be the last thing I learn before I stop streaming for the day, because I think I'm only going to be doing this for another hour or so. I don't know how long it's going to take me to reach that point to where I can fight whoever the first boss of the game is. Oh, that's what happens if you let this guy charge up a spell, I guess. Sends this very small projectile after you. Hey, heal me, I'm very badly hurt, as you see. Okay. See, again, we're going into uncharted territory here. Venturing into the bowels of the castle. The abandoned castle. Wonder if it's supposed to be Castlevania, like, you know, Dracula's castle from Castlevania 3, or if it's just an abandoned castle that happens to have a lot of horrible shit inside it. Oh, zombies. I thought there was gonna be, like, something stronger. Okay. They throw open the floor and it actually hurts you if you step into it. Oh, you better not let them do that. That sure would be a problem if they did. It actually might have been more efficient for once. You know, doing the command with the healer. Come on. How many crystals do you have now? 18. I think he needs like 20 or 30 to do the first evolution. Oh, hey, what is this here? It's the therapeutic chair. Low frequency waves soothe away your stiffness. This low price includes delivery and handling. Order now. Yep, I'm sure this isn't killing the bitrate or anything, which, you know, come to think of it, it probably will in just a second, because I forgot to turn it down again, like I always do from you know, Dark Souls. Yeah, I'm sure it looks lovely now. But yeah, found another very special chair there. Therapeutic chair. Guess we're going this way first. Yeah, there's a bit of a chair quest going on in this game. I guess I should explain that at some point, but right now I'm just gonna be very nonchalant about it. This is an armor knight. Okay, I was gonna say, are they actually called axe armors? But no, they don't throw the axes, so there's that. Have that distinction, I suppose. They also don't get staggered very easily, as you can see. I'm sure the axe armors in Lament of Innocence got staggered a lot more easily than this. And by that I mean at all. guys just don't stagger apparently. Till they die. Oh, and they drop aluminium, so... Let's make more shit with the aluminium, I guess. Could make first knuckle weapon, or we could make a special sword. Foil, okay. It's not better than the thing we have. No, it's not as good, but... Okay, I guess the next aluminium drop that I get is gonna be invested into the knuckle weapon. So I wonder what's this way. There's a very low-res painting on the wall. And more monsters. Apparently not very many though. Oh, you guys just hit me in the head with a fire stick. Oh wow. Apparently very terrible at swinging that axe of his though. There we go. And there's another very low-res painting of what looks like someone in, regalia, that's what that's called. I'll say regal, whatever, but... Then I remember that these things have an actual name, right? I don't know if I'm supposed to go this way or if I'm just being, a wily explorer right now. I'd like to think it's a ladder, but I have no guarantee of it. Oh god. Okay, so I can actually block stuff, and it actually works. Okay, the fairy guy has over 20 blue evil crystals, so I'm guessing that he needs even more than that to reach the first evolution, which means it's taking longer for that to happen than I was expecting, which frustrates me very slightly. It's not like I need that to happen right now, but it sure would be nice, Oh. Some very Dark Souls being able to get ridiculous tracking. Oh, more aluminium, alright. Knuckles. Punch rings. That looks kind of unwieldy, but I guess it works. And metal weapon that strengthens punches. Easy to use, but not simply made. Oh, no, but simply made and thus not too strong. Apparently we can get better punching stuff, though. We continue down the chain of upgrading stuff. That's how it works, spoiler alert. It would actually be pretty difficult, I would imagine, to have like one of every... Oh god, that's a lot of dudes. Like one of every weapon in the game. I don't know if that would even be possible, unless you do like New Game Plus, or I think it might be possible in regular New Game. Some items that are easy to miss and you can only get once. And what is this now? Double step. While performing a quick step, it's possible to immediately follow it up with a different one. There you go. Very graceful flourish. Very graceful unlike my swings here, which are completely failing to hit their mark. Half the time. There we go, leveled up. He healed me. There we go. I guess we took the longer way around, but... ended up converging in the same place. That's actually interesting. And that's save room. Before we use it, let's check out what's over in this room. Oh, it's more armor lights, alright. I can imagine, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like stronger attacks we're gonna be able to do at some point. We can make better use of those hearts. And just letting our mystical familiar bodies make use of them. So what the fuck do they need them for? Even if they need them to live, apparently. Unlive, I don't know. what the proper thing that's going on here is, but let's see again. And we're now level 6, alright. Actually managed to go a few levels without me compulsively looking at my level. Oops, it's not this way. And I'm... fuck. How do I reset? No. There. Without me compulsively looking at my level, what do you call it? Well, just what my level is on the sub-screen, status screen. Right, we're almost to level 4 it looks like, which is not on the map, so it must be really special. Oh, you motherfucker. Look what you're doing, you're creating openings for more attacks to come by. Successfully connecting with your attacks. That is unacceptable. What's this guy gonna evolve? It's really taking a while now, I feel. We've got a few twists to go through on this floor before we're even able to get out, so I sure hope it's interesting when we do have to fight. It's these dudes. Oh, they can like jump really high and get behind you. Alright. Well, at least we're leveling up the friends. Oh, there's a white dragon here. They look like this in this game. Oh god. It's level 10. Shouldn't take... yeah, it doesn't take very long. Very many... oh, there's a couple of them. I thought there was only one. It's kinda hard to notice though, since you're just stuck to the walls. So unless you're specifically looking for them, they're just gonna pass you by, I guess. Well, most of the time anyway. And by most of the time I mean probably just in this early part of the game, because it's kind of relaxed since you've just begun. Oh Jesus. Please do not hit me. And if my fairy dude is making noises because he wants to heal me or what. Oh, there's more. Okay. Jeez, there's a lot of dudes. It's kind of difficult to keep the camera trained on any specific strategic place. I'm being constantly bombarded like this, alright. Sure hope there's not more than 3 at a time. That would be pretty annoying, probably. Alright, there we are. It's another very, very pixely painting on the wall. But we need all the experience we can get, clearly, since, you know, this has more RPG stuff, and actually makes sense to grind, because you get better of everything. Like our health has gone up from 100 to 145 now, as our maximum health. It's actually not bad for, you know, this current growth, I don't know, growth curve that we have. Oh shit. And of course, that's when they get you, the white dragons, and you're actually able to, you have a reason to get close to the walls. But then you kill them and it doesn't matter right away. Okay, oh boy. Okay, please get heals, alright. And then they just kind of ape around for a bit. I know they're killed skeleton blazes when there's clearly like at least some flesh on their bodies, and I don't know, I guess having the shit where their arms are replaced with blades is part of their aesthetic. You know, it's a new fad in all over the place. Gotta make your arms get replaced with iron blades so that you can do shit more efficiently. Well, I guess this was Castlevania. This definitely looks like the way up to the throne room. I feel there might be something interesting up ahead. There's no, you know, that skybox back there. Hang on a minute, is that tower actually a model of it? I think it's just a sprite, I don't know. Might be, might not be. Also, give me a second, because I do need to fix the sensitivity thing on the thing. The right stick, because it's really bothering me now. Alright. Right analog stick. Left. Let's change that to 1.7 like the other one. Down 1. Oh, that's already at 1.7. What? No, that's. And I need L stick down to also be at that. You know, just I forgot to change that. Stick up, L stick right, and L stick left. Okay. So now R stick up. Needs to be the same. The same, I said. And R stick right also needs to be the same. It's apparently very hard to do when you have very, very shaky arms like I do sometimes. Because you have no upper body strength like I do, or don't have, I don't know. When you lack the things that I share the lack of, I don't know. It looks like we're about to get to our first boss encounter here. Very, very nice of them to put a save room right before that. I wonder how that makes any sense from, like, in Woodward's perspective. Like, hey, there's a save room right before the final place with the evil guy that wants to kill you, and better put a safe haven for you to be able to restore your everything before you head into this danger zone. Alright, let's see who it is. Oh, it's an armor with lots of gear parts, I guess. And well, I'm guessing we're going to be able to see the name of it when we attack, and possibly even when we... Crazy armor. Oh, I forgot this guy existed, I gotta tell you. This ought to be interesting. Seems that it has the same, what do you call it? Health bar style from Lament of Innocence, where it has like double health bars on the boss, but you can actually see both of them deplete. Gotta be careful here. Apparently the boss is also a Butterfingers though, with missing. If I can determine how many swings each combo that it does can do, it should be very, very good. I'm guessing we can't actually steal from this guy. Yeah, there's a mechanic that's gonna be in this game where you can steal items from the enemies. Actually, let me check the wiki, because I'm kind of paranoid about that now. Now apparently you can steal something from this guy, but you can't actually do it now, I guess. But it shouldn't matter, because the thing that you steal from it, you can also steal from a different enemy that's like a normal one, so... What are these markings on the floor? It's supposed to be like marks left by the... when it swings its weapons, or... I don't know. Oh, there we go, goes down easy enough. It just falls apart like so. Or does it? Apparently it's turned into a second form. I did not remember this happening. I don't remember anything from this part of the game, admittedly, but okay, apparently it's not really that threatening, so it's just like, oh, okay. Doesn't even swing its one armor that it has left, or weapon, arm, I guess. But apparently it's also extremely vulnerable until it does that. At which point you just back away and block and you'll be fine, I guess. I need to use my healing body, even though I probably should have been. Oh well. Not that it matters now. And then the third form, alright now. Then it becomes a sprite, just like the chain sprite in Dark Souls, which are apparently mixed with, you know, actual 3D models of chains. Oh, what is this now? Okay, just heal. Can look like something that might transport you somewhere else, but no, it just heals. And we get in this birdcage elevator that has a chair inside. Apparently Dracula had some weird tastes, and end up in the next area, which I think is kind of the hub area. Pretty much. If it's where I think it is. We're outside. In the Baljeet Mountains, you know, here in Romania. Very close to a certain subcontinent. Oh, there's some dogs behind that blade gate, but I guess I can't go there. Right now, maybe I will be able to after I get whatever's in this room. Oh, which... oh my, it is what I thought it was gonna be. And I want to look something up right now too, hang on. You got Innocent Devil and Magmard, so this is a different type of Innocent Devil. Mars. Apparently his default name suggestion. Hang on. There's something I want to check about this guy before I proceed. Here we go. There's a couple of specific ways you can evolve this dude. But I'm aiming for a pretty specific one. So let us do just that. And a bit. Oh, it sure is great being able to keep up with the stuff. What's happening in the background? Alright. So I still need to think of a name for this guy. I don't think I'm quite gonna go with Mars. What about... I can give him, like, how many characters? 12? Yeah, 12. Hang on. Well, the suggested name was Mars with a C, said, so... I think I'm gonna go with a slightly... A different suggestion of a name. Can you not put a space? Damn it. Seriously can't put a space in this name. It actually kinda sucks. Alright, well, whatever, I'll go with the alternative formatting for it then. Life on Mars there. That's good. So this guy's a battle type innocent devil. Exceptionally strong and excel at physical combat, so unlike the fairy dude, this guy can actually help us out with killing things. We have an additional AI mode called Guard. They will block all enemy attacks. A shining circle will appear. All enemy attacks are blocked while in the guard field. Apparently, this can also extend to Hector if he's in the guard field. However, the circle will shrink over time. Or chain may appear. You can press the attack button or final attack button when this happens to make a chain attack with the innocent devil. You can deal extra damage to anything or get special effects. So yeah. Got another friend, a friend that can actually help us and kill things, and he needs blue crystals. So I will definitely stick with the axe, that is. I can't make any, oh shit, I accidentally pressed triangle and made him do something, what is it? Aura Blast, oh, it sounds familiar. I think that's the name of a skill you can get in the next game that I'm gonna be playing. Let's say yes. Oh hey, it's leveling up already. Oh hey, it's Lizardman. I think the other Lizardman is here to see this Lizardman die, but it happened and he dropped Jet Black, whatever. I think Jet Black's supposed to be an adjective, not a noun. Of course, I don't know. But apparently the Lizardmen in this game drop Jet Black. So I can level up this guy with either blue, green, or white crystals. I think blue crystals is the best option right now. But I need to avoid red and or yellow crystal. Oh hey, they dropped leather helm. So I could have gotten that without mixing stuff. And now let's continue exploring the mountains, because as I said, this will actually end up being our hub level, I could say. And it's pretty good too, because this music, I'm pretty sure all the music in this game is also made by Michiru Yamane, the, prodigal Castlevania composer. And I do like the music for this area particularly. Don't have a map of the area yet, so I guess we're just gonna explore. See what we can find here. Just by going by wherever we can see with our eyes. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Guess we'll go in the first door. Or passage. It's technically not a door, because, there's nothing there. Okay, apparently changing the sensitivity of the right stick, by the way, did nothing. Apparently whatever the weird kind of points where it gets caught in something, there's something that I'm not going to be able to help, after all. There's a Pegu man who shoots arrows at us. I feel like the game should have let us know what that guy was called. Hey, we can check the bestiary at any time. I should probably do that at some point. So why am I not getting very many of the blue crystals? I feel like I should be getting more. I have like how many now? 7. No, with the frequency of enemies that we're fighting, I feel like it should be more. Yeah, you can actually summon the other guy that we had helping us. If we want, let's do the thing. Summon Zoth, yes. You're gonna help me out. By coming in, swooshing right in, and then healing me. And then goodbye, I guess I need to level up the other guy. Because he's gonna help me kill so much shit. This guy's an orc, apparently. Okay, that's what the pig people are. He's just knocking this guy around like it's nothing. Well, can I do anything with the jet black? I guess I can, because I got new combinations. We can make a short sword with bronze and combine it with the jet black to see what that creates. A broadsword. What about a spear? Wild memory and jet black to make what? A bamboo lance, alternatively aluminium and jet black to make dung or dung. It's probably dung because you know what dung sounds like. So we can. Oh, the broadsword is better. No, see, the broadsword is better at damage right now, but I'm gonna stick with the axe thing, Gano, I think it's called, because I want the blue evolution crystals for this guy. Apparently we need to kill more things here because they're boxed in right now. I got another jet black. Okay, I think we can mix that with soft leather armor to make hard leather. Okay, that's so different. Sure, I will equip that instead. And I'm going to imagine that it's better than the soft leather armor. We have no accessories right now. Oh, I almost got hit by that guy. It's been so embarrassing. But we got more jet black for our trouble, so there's a guy behind us now. Hang on. Let's take the lower path. God, there's a bunch of dudes. Going to go out on a limb here and imagine that they just keep coming if we stay on the screen. Wild memory, alright. Deal with the orcs, because they have the range attacks. But they're also very weak against actual melee attacks, I guess. Hey, look at all these crystals that are for you. And they're blue. Oh. Alright, let's go this way, I guess. Let's use more bronze, since I guess it's basically the basis for everything, since you have to use to make more short swords, which are the most basic weapon in this game, as you might have divined. And go the other way, see which way this will lead. It's probably to a path that will make a circuit with the other paths we've been seeing. You know, if I had to guess. Which I do, and I probably am gonna be correct about. There we go. It's a little waterfall, isn't that great? I cannot step in the water though. Oh, there's a grave here, and the skeleton showed up right in front of the grave. What are the lore implications? We just killed somebody that was like buried very intently there. And we disrespected them because they came to life and tried to attack. Okay. Is this gonna lead to like guess it's guide you through the center of this little circuit that we've explored. How many? Oh, well, I saw that, but we're gonna have to kill this guy. Cyclops look out. Same as the Cyclops we fought in the castle, so this really shouldn't be a problem. Well, we can stagger him with the help of our golden buddy. So I just... I guess I must still have Dark Souls in the mind, because I just click the right stick trying to unfocus one of the enemies. What do we have here? Oh, we can double jump, just checking. Thing. Perfect guard. I guess we couldn't have... I guess we need to collect these things, because otherwise we can't do the things that they teach us about. Perfect guard will be performed if the enemy attack is guarded with the right timing. And unfortunately it's also kind of required for some tricky stuff. With that different move that I've already mentioned, and that I wish the game would teach me how to do already, because I want to start hoarding the stuff that you can get by doing it. It's necessary, you see. Oh, there's a thing up there. Is it an antidote? Yeah, serum for... But you can climb up here, and there's a chest over there, but we can't get it yet because we can't jump far enough, so... Guess I better make a note of that, I suppose. Alright, let's get back on track now that we've discovered the secret treasure passageway of the mountains. It's not this way. Alright, let's murder even more of Lizardman's relatives and not go this way, but rather go the other way that we failed to before, because I wanted to explore the other end of the circuit, and I did. Oh yeah, with a cutscene. And we got... I wondered. Even though I kind of already knew.
She can't be alive.
Oh. May I be of service?
No. Forgive me. My name is Hector. What are you doing in a place like this?
I could ask you the same question, sir.
I am searching for someone. A man bearing the same crest I'm wearing.
And this man, is he your enemy or your friend?
You sound as if you know him.
Yes, quite so. Now answer me. Be he your friend or foe?
Right.
He's my most bitter enemy.
I see. In that case, I shall help you.
Alrighty then.
But by what reason would you offer me this boon? Indeed, by what reason should I trust it?
Your enemy is my enemy. That is reason enough. If you are a Devil Forge Master, you shall need a place to keep your little friends safe. Rest assured, you have no reason to refuse my help.
You seem quite knowledgeable. Who are you exactly?
A witch. I escaped from the Western lands where we were hunted like vermin. I have the power to envision the future.
How interesting. And your name?
Julia. My house is further on. I shall prepare an elixir that may be of use to you. Farewell, for now.
Alrighty then. Lambda makes her appearance in this game, I guess.
Julia. She is the very image of Rosalie.
Yeah, I'm sure having our friend over there... Oh shit, oh that's my guy. I thought there was another enemy. Huge iron doors. No man could force this open, wink wink. So we're having our ally be look exactly the same as our dead girlfriend, I guess. Isn't gonna cause anything awkward. Also, here's a chair. A very special chair at that. It's not active yet, though. Really need to activate my chair before we can make good use of it. But no. Let's go this way now. And find a magical ticket, which transports the user to Julia's shop, which is right here. Just step inside, even though she pretty much told us what she's gonna do. She's gonna help us out with our quest, pretty much, and she's also gonna help out with... Oh, the mountain map is ours now. And wow, apparently it's got a bit larger than I remember. But that's alright, I guess I'll finish exploring the mountains and that'll be that for the stream. I'm assuming there's another boss at the end, but I'm not sure. And we can get shit. We can buy stuff like potions, which... we don't have a lot of money right now, huh? Potions are actually a bit more expensive than the other stuff. Sell us the weapons that we already have, or just these basic weapons, I guess. Pretty sure she doesn't sell every weapon we ever craft. Get 3,000. The death doll. I think it's the same as a death doll in Lament of Innocence, where you can actually only get it once. No forging without a devil shard. We cannot double forge. We can store an ID if we want. And not looking after any IDs. We can remove IDs. We can also release an innocent devil if we want, I guess. So it's a bit like Yoko in Dawn of Sorrow, where she lets us do stuff with the souls, like get rid of them if we want. But she's pretty much our built PC in a Pokemon game, where she lets us store any spare innocent devils that we have, because, you know, spoiler alert, we can get more than one of each type. And there's a very good reason for this, and it has to do with, you know, there's actually a tree for how each of the innocent devils evolves, depending on which crystals it gets. Which is why I've been aiming for a very specific crystal type for this guy. Oh man, it's another tooltip. Finally we can steal. It's possible to steal from enemies when the lock-on cursor turns purple. Press the final attack button to try and steal an item. Timing varies from enemy to enemy. Oh, we can actually end a combo with circle, I guess. I forgot about that. Completely. Oh wow. Can throw the thing. I should probably try that. But yeah, sorry, I was really hoping that we would have gotten earlier, because of the timing for... For stealing for every enemy is different, but we can also steal rare and unique items from the bosses, for instance. And I'm pretty sure that stuff you can steal is actually filled in the bestiary, along with, you know, the drops that the enemies have. Oh damn it. Well, damn it. I was hoping for this guy hadn't done that, because he was trying to steal from the wizard as well. But oh well. There's another one on this screen, I guess I'll try to do the same. What if not? Okay, here we go. Okay, please do the thing again so that I can steal your shit. Thank you. I can steal magical tickets and memorial tickets from these guys, I guess. Hey, you can stop guarding now, come help me out. Help me be disguised to death, thank you. And you can get a lot of items, random items from the torches sometimes. I should probably break them more, because I can't be ignoring them since... I figure since you didn't even give me, like, hearts. Probably not the best deal, but... I can use the stuff I drop sometimes. Let me check the bestiary real quick, see how what it looks like. You can see the item dropped and there's steel, if you have it, which I don't. Since, you know, I wasn't even able to steal at the beginning of the game or until, like, 2 minutes ago. Apparently, got a load of helmet as a rare drop from the lizard men. So how many crystals? Okay, I need 4 more to reach 30. I think that's the first level of the evolution threshold. Let's check out the... I think this is supposed to be like the 1400s and yet we got fucking turrets. I can't do this shit in medieval Europe. Hey, do not do that. Okay, I'm gonna man the turret now. I think. How do I fire with square? Okay. Hope I'm doing damage, because I don't know. Okay, I destroyed that one, but that one's still over there. I can also have like coordinates where we're looking. It's very, very detailed. Okay, that one's also gone. 0629, it tells us the limit of how far we can look to. That's great. So we're gonna have to destroy this barrier with this thing. That's what they put it here for. Well, it takes a lot of firepower, but there it goes. And now we can also destroy the orc. I would imagine that will also make the blades disappear, because I don't think there's anything left. Or not. Oh, if there's anything left, we can just like... Oh, it's over there, that's why. Oh, there we go. Stole 10 gold from the orc. And there's another one. Oh, how come I didn't see that guy, I wonder. We get the aluminium that the other guy dropped. Why are we saying new materials after all? Would be a tragedy. Demolish that guy. Oh, the more guys showed up, okay. I don't even think I need any more magical tickets. I don't even remember if you can, like, get any more than 9 of any consumable items. That's usually how it works. There we go, still has not, still has not evolved. I'm kind of confused by that now. Okay. I don't even have a chance to steal some more. Definitely want to test the limit of that though. Oh, there we go, that should do it. And so it did. First step into another room filled with these fuckers. Alright. Oh, whatever. Just tell this. Do the aura blast thing. There you go. Guess I better order him to let him do auto, because I think he's gonna do better use of that than I even do. Please. Might as well steal a gold too, so why not? Let's use more of that. I should probably have the other guy come out to heal me now, because I kinda need it now for once. There we go. And now have the other guy come out again. Because we also need him to... I'm kind of wondering now, like, do the devils that you don't have summoned also get hearts when you collect those? Or is that just wishful? Oh my god. Well, there was a save room right here, so I didn't even have to do that. Oh well. Oh, apparently the innocent devils also get healed when you get into the save room. That's nice. Because that explains why the other guy, the fairy, was also restored after the last time I used him. Because I'm pretty sure they're both completely restored now. Pretty sure I didn't collect any more hearts with him selected. Since the last time I used his ability. Oh wow. Just Aura Blaster to take it to go. Okay, guard. I wanna steal from this guy now, so... Just kinda wondering what... pretty sure I saw him... Oh, there we go. He's doing the weird hopping around move, that's when he's vulnerable, so... Just kinda wait around until he does that and hope that you can... There we go. Must have been fast enough to where you can actually get it. What are you doing? Okay. Dude, I'm over here. Come on, do the jumpy thing. That's what I need you to do. There we go, stole a potion. It's not really that great, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Okay, you come back to life. You are authorized to use Deadly Force. There we go. I don't even care about stealing from these guys now. I leveled up. Oh, you can something I like about this game too is that you can like see the little expressive emoticon when the you know, to the left of the innocent devil's health bar. You can see how it changes every time depending on what action they're taking or if they're getting attacked or what have you. That's a pretty neat detail. Oh, it's gonna mess them up, I think. There you go. Oh boy, I sure do wonder how this will go. I already know they all died. So unexpected. Alright, so what's over this way, I wondered. Oh, is that an uncharted path I see? Well, you know what that means I gotta do. Okay, time to regard, because I need to steal from this guy. I can't not steal from this guy, you see. Oh, wow. How do you steal from this guy, actually? I feel like I need to just wait. Might be something... See, that's the problem with trying to, like, steal from every enemy. Sometimes you just need to, like... Okay, I stole from him, and it wasn't even worth it. It's just a common drop from the lizard men. Right, hey, you come back to life. You're authorized. There we go. How many evil crystals do you have? 30? Okay, so it's not even 30. I guess it must be 40 then. But yeah, sometimes you need to do crazy stuff, like... There's this one enemy that's an absolute pain in the ass to steal from, where... To be able to do that, you need to perfect guard them, and then hurry up, and, which, you know, perfect guarding them knocks them away from you, but then you need to rush in and... and steal from them while they're on the ground, but they only stay on the ground for half a second before they get back up, so that's literally the only way that you're able to bring up the steel prompt, so oops, not really much you can do about that. Get the feeling I'm gonna run into a dead end here after a certain point. I do remember something like that, but oh yeah, this dead end right here, because I need to kill the blood skeletons to be able to get past this barrier, but as you might recall from, you know, pretty much every other Castlevania game that has blood skeletons, they actually can't be killed with normal weapons, so we're no choice but to retreat right now. Because we can smack them around all day long and they won't die. So no. I'm recalling my servant. I sure hope he notices. Because I'm leaving without him, if not. Alright, there he is. Yeah, something else about this game, I guess, is that unlike the 2D games, the enemies don't respawn every time you leave the screen and come back. They only do that if you go like a few screens back, or if you just keep going back and forth, they eventually respawn, but if you like just clear the screen and you didn't come back, they're not gonna be there. So Ghost level 3. I'm going to imagine that it's the same type of guy that I already stole from, but I don't think so actually. I was a wizard, no. These guys are gonna have a different steel prompt. Can't wait to see what it is. I'm sure we're gonna wait around for it. I need to perfect guard them, because you can certainly see their attacks coming from quite a bit away, but I'll leave the cameras right. Okay. I'm trying to perfect guard. I'm gonna be able to do it right. It's like powering in Dark Souls, you really need to get the timing down perfectly sometimes. Oh, there's a fucking blaze guy there. So yeah, apparently they're not able to steal from them otherwise, because fucking cursor reticle has not turned. There we go. Yeah, you need to perfect guard them. God damn it. I don't like that. Actual skill is demanded of me? How dare the video game do that? See what my terrible motor dysfunction is, where I can't do this, that I don't actually have. I'm just terrible at this. No, it's not that I'm really bad, it's just that I'm really bad. You know what, let me kill this other guy. He's just getting in the way. Let me kill one of them, I don't know which one, there we go. Now I can focus. Come on. What happened to... Oh my god. What happened to doing like the 2 quick consecutive attacks? Where's that ghost? Ghost I remember. There. 50 gold. Wow, that was good. That was completely not worth it. Alright, whatever. Let's just... Hey, you kill that guy. You have my permission. There. And 37, only 3 more to get to 40, which I hope is enough to evolve to the next level. I certainly hope so, that sure would make me happy. Alright, gotta keep going, and eventually we'll be able to get off of this map and onto the next one. I sure hope so, at least. Okay, here's the river that we can jump into, alright. I was gonna say the opposite of that, as you might imagine, but... Oh shit. Hang so these, what are they called? Lost spirits. I do the opposite. They're only stealable if you guard against them normally, I guess. But you could also perfect guard, I'm guessing that's possible, but you don't actually have to do it like that. It can be just a normal guard. And let's bring out the other guy again so that he can open up the chest right here for us. Hey you, guess what? I need your help here. What's this? It's a double. Yeah, I was trying to get enough of the things to where the magma guy can level up and go to the next step in this chart, but well, possible to check if you're right evolution information here, so can we look at that after we only after we get that tooltip thing? Oh my god, please. Okay, well, you're out. Go ahead and heal me, thank you. Do it again. Thanks, friend. Alright, now bring out the other guy and let me see if I can actually see his chart now. Yeah, I can. So, see, there's a thing. I need blue, green, or yellow crystals to go down the path that I need. I thought it was white crystals, but no, it's yellow crystals. And if I got red or white crystals, then he would have gone down the other paths, which is why I didn't want to use the sword, even though it would technically be a better weapon at this point. So I'm kind of hoping that, he'll be able to... What the fuck is this? Cockatrice, I'm guessing. Yep. Okay, hang on, let me see if I can steal from the cockatrice, as usual. There we go, 100 gold, that's a little bit better, but still. Find pretty much any steals that are just gold to be really not worthwhile. I don't know where the cockatrice has 100 gold on it, or where it got that from, but... who am I to question these things? Come on. Or why, the cockatrice does not stagger unless we do just complete bully strategies on it. Okay, everybody know there's another alternative unmapped path that we got here. Sure do wonder if this is gonna lead to anywhere interesting. There we go, finally. So when you finally get enough of these crystals, this happens. And life on Mars has evolved from magma to speed mail, alright. So now that he has done that, let me see. Let me check the chart, because I need him to go the right path now, I'm pretty sure, so I'm gonna switch to the sword. Can I make any new combinations? I guess not. The broadsword. Two-handed blade. And I'm getting red Evo crystals, which is what I want. And I think this guy can learn like new abilities if he kills a certain number of enemies while in a specific form, so... something else to keep in mind, that's another aspect of the character growth for these familiar ancient devils. Can you hang on to the edge of the platform? Yes, you can, okay. Kill the wizard, I guess you need to anyway, because otherwise the door won't open. Summon the fairy though, so that we can go ahead and open this thing up. Has a boiling ring inside, which protects against fire apparently. So the fairy is also very close to leveling up with blue crystals, it seems. But we'll stick with life on Mars now, because we want to get him to a specific form that will become very overpowered, I think, for a lot of our purposes. And like you know, it has a... It grew a sword arm, I guess, or lance arm. It's being very aggressive at that, which I approve of. Because some enemies do need to be wrecked. Oh, there we go, more things are spawning behind me. I don't think we need to kill all of them though. All the exits seem to be open now. And I think we found the far end of this place, so... Let's go back and complete the circuits. Mapped out, I guess. Get the rest of it in our sights. After killing more cockatrices, I guess. Just a little more to go. Don't think we can actually get to where that other kind of square to our right is. That's detached from the rest of the map is. I don't think we can get to it right now, so... Just gonna go ahead and turn back now so that we can go where we're actually supposed to go, and... just keep going until the next boss, which I hope isn't very far off from here. I think I might know where it is already, actually. Unless I'm just terrible at remembering, which is very, very likely, you know. Oh god, okay, we found Ifrits. And, like, you know, as standard procedure with these enemies. And by these enemies I mean any normal, newly encountered enemies. Time to see if I can steal from them. Keep the skeletons out of the way, because I don't want them to mess me up. Unfortunately, if I recall AU, okay. I think I have a very vague memory of, like, the way to steal from the Ifrits being, like, get their health down to a certain point, and at that point I will start doing a more menacing attack, and that's when you gotta steal from them. Skeletons, why? Stop it. Thanks for the bronze, but seriously, stop it. Why does she keep attacking the fucking guy, by the way? I'm over here. And the gun was actually, you know, inflicting damage to it. There, he noticed me. Thanks, senpai. Is he focusing on the other guy again? What? Why? Okay. I think this is it. This is what you do. No, never mind. I'm gonna try perfect guard. Oh, that's still not it, though. I'm really confused about this now. Guess it's kinda hard to perfect guard him when he, like, just lashes out at you a bunch of times in a row. Okay. Alright, never mind. I guess we're just gonna have to do that later, because I could not get that guy to let me steal from him, even with all my experimenting. But we got a save room, which... See, actually I don't remember if there is even a boss in this area, or it's just me being... you know, making an assumption based on formula. I think it might just be like a passageway to the next area up ahead. If that's the case, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop here, but I guess we'll check it out. I think that might be it, because I'm out of here, I think. Oh wait, got another one of these fuckers to deal with. At least we can now get this over with quickly, because we already know that jerking him around is not gonna be worth it. We'll go around, or keep going until I get to... Okay, no, never mind, we're still in this area. Let's see if I can steal from the lizard man. Should be simple enough, I'd hope. Oh, there we go. It's 50 gold. And like always, it's not even worth it. I think it's really only worth it to steal from some, like late game enemies, because they got the rare items that you can't really get any other way. Alright, we do have a boss, and let me see. Well, we get our first chance to steal from a boss, which I'm definitely gonna have to do, because pretty much all the bosses give unique drops if you steal from them, I think. So I can't very well not do that, especially with my intentions of what I want to get. Oh boy. It's a Dargon, apparently. I really don't remember any of the fucking bosses from this game, except like some of the endgame ones. What's he doing? Wyvern. Oh, I guess it's a wyvern. Oh boy. Gotta wait for the opening, I guess. I mean, I have the opening to attack, but I mean, you know which one I mean, the one to steal. I am positive that you can do it, so... Just keep your eyes peeled on that cursor. It changes color. Oh, shit. That actually doubles back. I don't know why it does this thing where it fucking bursts its in the ground. It doesn't seem to have any purpose. Ah, okay. Maybe we need to like deplete its health bar too, but it's only got one health bar left. I don't know. Could be something weird like that, because I'm gonna just try and fight him. Oh shit. Okay. Maybe it's gonna be after he's done with this move. Could be something capricious like that. No, I guess not. Never mind. Okay. I still don't know why he does that, but he's down to half health, so... Let's wait and see if anything changes. He's gonna do the... Oh wait, I was gonna say he's gonna do the... What you call it? Shockwave, but... No, but it's different. I'm pretty sure you can't steal doing that. Like how I ordered my innocent devil body to just stay put over there on the edge, so that's just what he's kind of waiting there with the blue circle of protection. Okay, you can stand under him and doesn't even hit me with that. Kind of confused now as to why I have not received the chance to steal, so fuck it, let me look this up, I guess. Come on. This is PS2, and by the way, this came out for the Xbox as well. I think it's the only Castlevania game that came out for that. Well, other than, Castlevania games that were played on Xbox emulators, that is. There's that too. Steel, here we go. Wait for him to drill his head into the floor and jump on his back, really? You can do that. I wonder if I'm still gonna have a chance to now. If I messed it up and now I can't do it. Just gonna wait for him to do that, I guess. I don't know how you're supposed to know that you can do that while his at all. Well, I guess I got my answer, if nothing else. Oh, he tried to chomp me. That was different. I thought he was just going to, do that thing where he swings the tail. Oh, actually he's hitting me at some points. You gonna do it? No. I think I might have missed my chance, actually. If that's the case, then I guess he's gonna go ahead and release. I lost my save, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know. I guess I could check this too. Pretty sure since it's a boss, he's gonna have a unique steal. Yeah. It's a healing item, so it's not too bad. So the thing that you steal from him can't be obtained anywhere else, so... Fuck. You say I'm gonna have to reload. So when's he gonna land here? Oh, he's gonna do it so quick. Forget, he actually does that every time now. He's gonna wheel on him until... He's going to assume he's never gonna bury his head in the ground again, but he's almost dead, and yeah, he's not doing it at all. He's just being more aggressive, so when I kill him, I guess that's gonna be my point. At which I say, nope, it's time to reload, and that point's about to come. Yep. There it went, okay. Nope, sorry, do-over. Shit, how do I do this? There we go. I found the button for it. Oh, and the controller's shaking because I guess I did it at an inconvenient time. There we go. Continue. Gee, I sure hope it has my save that I made. There it goes. My innocent devil didn't help at all, too. That's nice. Because I ordered him to just, hey, stay over there and don't get it away. At least he obeyed. Yeah, I still need to steal from the lizard man, but hey, I can do that. Yeah, so come over here. Help me kill this guy. Thank you. I appreciate everything you've done for me. Okay, let's get out of here. Come on. Why'd you stay over there, by the way? Because I need you to kind of stay on the sidelines while I try and steal from this guy. Need him to do the jump attack, that's what triggers the steal ability. I guess I need to go a little further away for him to do that. Come on. Come on, friend. You know you can do it. Targeting the... oh my god, really? Okay, I was gonna say he's targeting my other helper now. Oh no, it was not to be. Well, now he is. Why? Seriously, okay. I officially don't know how to talk. There he goes. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that I missed my chance, but no, I guess not. Alright. Let's try this one more time, shall we? Can't skip the intro, I'm guessing. Nope. Gotta watch it every time. And by every time, I hope it only means 2 times. Sure would be problematic if, you know, I must do this over and over again, wouldn't it? Alright, there we go. So you can jump on his back, I guess. Obviously. Alrighty then. So you steal from the dude, and then you get to do this scene, which I There was nothing to indicate that that's what it was going to be before. Okay, it's a never-ending story, I guess. I hope there... Oh, there he goes. He stole the shortcake from the wyvern. Okay, oh, boy. Sure hope I'm not gonna take damage from this, and I didn't, right. Gravity has no effect. Oh, I did take damage from the thing, alright. You can help out now if you want. Probably just gotta get in the way, though. Apparently I'm already not as good at conserving health now that I am just resigned to, you know... Resigned to just killing the guy instead of trying to wait around for an opening. I don't even know if it's gonna come. Alright. You know what? No, fuck it. Just go. Stay in your bubble. You'll be fine there. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll call the other guy, the guy that can heal me. Seems like I could certainly use that soon. Oh, I think my dog's hungry at something, by the way. I don't know if you can hear that. Probably can. You know, past experiences with my dog being audible or any indication. Alright. Oh, he's going behind the mountains. There's like the mountains. It's like a stage. Well, I guess it's a bit more apropos if you consider it in terms of design, but it's like a theory and around sort of thing where the mountains are like cardboard cutouts and he just kind of hides behind them. Hey, you got it. Oh, he's gonna do this footage from Dark Souls King of the Storm fight, clearly. Okay, didn't do a stump after that, so that's always good. Oh, I tried to really jump them. But yeah, you know, clearly Dark Souls ripped this fight off. This is Black Dragon Kala Meats. Alright, just gonna do the thing again where he... I'm pretty sure Sin in you know, Dark Souls 2, the first DLC, has this exact attack where he kind of sweeps in, or swoops in, and tries to, and the other guy, Calamite, also has that attack. Alright, and you're gonna die for real this time. I'm not gonna turn back time to save you because you're not worth it. Alright. You can move now if you want. That Dargon just sinks into the earth like Zelda Ocarina of Time boss. Alright, I guess we need to go that way to exit. Yep. And we will be going to the next place where I guess I'll look for the first save point and stop things, because it's late and I'm getting a little tired. Garibaldi Temple, Is there a Mazzini Temple also? Oh shit. Or am I being too presumptuous by asking something like that? But my Garibaldi Temple is actually a pretty special area of this game for a very particular reason. To do with the secrets you can find in this game. Point of fact. Oh hey, you know what I just freaking realized? I haven't even stolen from the skeletons yet. I should probably tell that guy to chill, so I can do that from at least one of them. Come on, this guy won't stop doing the moonwalk. Okay, there we go, 10 gold. Oh, this is level 9 skeleton though. Hang on a minute. I'll check something by the way. Okay, yeah. So there's, as you might imagine, this is skeleton level 1, but you can also find the guy we just killed, skeleton level 9. It should be here somewhere. Skeleton level 9, there he is, but if, here we got multiple bestiary entries for these kind of enemies that are pretty much exactly the same, except they have different stats. If you steal or get a drop from one of them, however, I'm pretty sure the steals and the drops are shared between them, so if you get one for level 9, it also fills out the data for level 1, and, you know, same thing happens for other enemies that are pretty much just repeats with different levels. Heavenly Sword. Let me see how many of these red crystals I've managed to get so far, by the way. 23, pretty sure I can get at least 3 more times than that. And you can see our abilities that he's learned. Heavenly Sword. Range countless swords upon foes from a clear sky. That actually sounds like a pretty good, something that... what do you call it? Something very similar to a different ability that, you know, the type at the end of the chart that I'm trying to turn him into is also going to make use of. Let's try ordering him to do that on one of the enemies that's in this area. Not these guys though, because these guys are like just a nuisance. Let's try and wait until we run into something that's actually stronger. Also this tower in the middle here, from what I recall, might be another pretty important landmark. There's no entrance to it from what I can see. It's weird. Oh well. That's because we're just supposed to ignore it for now, I'm pretty sure. Oh hey, we got a cutscene again. Time for some FMVs. What's this now? Bell bottoms?
I've been waiting for you, Hector. Devil Forge Master.
How do you know me? Who are you?
Saint Germain. I won't bandy words with you. I have an urgent request. Please, refrain from pursuing Isaac any further.
Bastard! So you're with Isaac! But that does not follow. Isaac wishes to fight me. For what purpose do you make this request?
This will not make sense to you, but to put it simply, I seek to maintain the flow of a greater will.
This is pointless. Out of my way!
Your beloved was killed on false allegations that she was a witch. I know how you feel, and I sympathize truly, but please look past
Rex,
your own...
how do you know of these things?
That I cannot tell. I know far more than you imagine, but I cannot act upon that knowledge. That is my arrangement. I may only observe.
And yet here I am.
I have no choice but to excuse myself. Please, consider my request. The world hangs in the balance. Goodbye.
Who was that?
Alright then, so we got a Time Lord in the game. And a fork in the road. And we go straight into the temple, which I guess is what we're meant to do, or check out the area around it. But yeah, I guess it's Castlevania doing its good old drawing from increasingly obscure sources of folklore and myth to make its lore. It's just a giant amalgamation of all those things. How many people have heard of the Count of Saint Germain, or would even associated with an archetype like what ends up, you know, the character in the game? Ends up being the character in the game. Otherwise, there are like blue fairies getting out of this bush. It looks suspicious. Oh, what? You jumped. Why are you jumping? Hang on a minute, let me summon the fairy type. Because it's also supposed to like point to anything suspicious that is in the area. And I don't know about you, but those look plainly suspicious to me, like trying to point the path to something, but I guess not. Alright. This wall. Oh, I can break this wall though. Okay, so there are like random hidden breakable walls here too. I completely forgot about that. But it has an HP max up, so I'm glad I found that, I guess. So it wasn't just a dead end like it kinda looked like it might have been. So let's continue on getting the temple, and I still have not used the heavenly sword thing. See if we can find a save there, so I can leave things off for the time being. Oh, shit. Alright. Well, I think I just saw the guy that we were gonna be using a super move on. This guy. Go. Did you do it? I didn't even see you do it. Oh, there you go. Fucking rain of swords. That just obliterates every enemy, and it's not even that expensive, as you see. Guy has plenty of hearts left. So that's a little bit of a broken ability you can get if you know which path to take when evolving your battle type. Uncurse. Oh yeah, Uncurse is purple and Serum is green, I guess. Makes sense. And we've got quite a few different ways to go here. Go to the end of the hall. Is there anything there? Anything worth checking out? Guess not. Let's go this way then, I suppose. Check out the, oh my god, Flugen. Stained glasses with pictures of death in them. And other things too, it looks of it. It looks like just angels with black wings. That's a little weird. Guessing we're gonna be running into another kind of circuit structure for some of the paths in this place. No, it kind of looks like a maze. That's always a good sign. Right, there's a door over there. What if we go the other way, though? What if we dare to be contrarian? Or just thorough? Oh, it's just the wrong button to try and pan the map. Alright. Or the wrong stick, I should say, even though there's only two. I don't know what's going on with the Flugen's back there. It looks like they got like a horrible spiky flesh maw going on there. From what I can see. What do we got here? It's further away from the center. It's clearly a good sign. They got like this completely stretched out open mouth grin kind of deal. Kind of like Nemesis from Resident Evil. It's like they got no lips. So it's gonna be showing their chompers. Oh, I just realized I can steal from the Fleaman, but there we go. 10 gold. Of course, it's worth just as much as it usually is. Well, I am gonna need to get some good survive potions for a certain couple of points in the game, I think. Kind of infamous for how demanding they are in survivability. Alright, let's summon the fairy to open the oh, hang on a minute. before we do that, we can combine new stuff. We can turn the Gano into a better weapon because we have a steel. Turn it into a mace. Alright, if we want to use blue. Get blue crystals, we can do it with the mace now. Pick up the chest and we get what? Marker mode. We can use markers to help remember important places on the map. Right, at least they actually explained what was in this one, instead of just giving us the markers and figure out the tooltips in the map screen yourself, like they did in Lament of Innocence. And that's all that's in that room, I guess. Let's go ahead and summon this guy back. Else we gotta keep moving. Yeah, we found a place. Okay. Guess we're going there. If I don't want to bother too much with Fleeman, because I'm guessing they don't even give that much XP. Yeah, it's an Axe Knight though. It's clearly a good sign when... Oh shit. Okay, I'm guessing we have to go there. You have to wait at the second floor. What if we go the other way? The way that's, across from it. Yeah, we're running to the save room. I might as well explore a little more on this floor before we... Or not, never mind. I think we have to go this way, actually. Fuck it, just... save. And we'll leave it there for now. Because there's a bunch more exploration to be done in this area, and... I think there might actually be a difficulty spike with the next boss, if my memory is not being as faulty as it usually is. But yeah, there we go. Saved. How many of I have 30... 30 evolution crystals right now. I think we need, let me see how many. Need... Actually, it doesn't say... Oh wait, here we go. It does say. Need 90 for the next level. Alright, it's gonna be a little while until we get there. 90 for red, green or yellow to get to the one I want, so yes. Just keep at it with the broadsword and we'll be fine, I guess. But anyway, that's the game for now, and that is me streaming for now. And... like usual, I will probably be continuing this on Wednesday. Unless something really extraordinarily bad happens, like another 10 earthquakes that happen in a row and end up destroying everything. It sure would be a bad thing, wouldn't it? Alright. Well, I assume it's not gonna happen anyway, but you never know, do you? But until then, or until I end up doing this next, as the case may be, I thank everybody for coming who did show up, and I will see you when I see you. Now I'm gonna see if I can find some music from this game, because I realized that I failed to prepare for that. Eventuality. Let me see. Castlevania Curse of Darkness. Let's play the music from the mountains. It's a pretty good song, I find. And yeah, I will see you later, because my throat is really getting to that point where it's and whatnot, but yeah, I should probably shut up now, bye. No, not this.